in events in China, where he's always centre stage. Oh, a terrific shot.
1.
Again, he's leaving reds. Had he missed it? Now that cannon has not worked out. Yeah, I think he meant to miss that first red and just brush the other one. He's still on
8.
one, but not as planned.
Nine.
I think when he won the UK Championship last season, it's like the awakening of a bit of a sleeping giant in the game. Okay, he's never been world champion, but as we were saying, he'd won a lot of other tournaments. He's been really quiet. So you know that he can just pop up with something
14.
brilliant over a week. He's kind of due to do something like that again.
Yeah, he looks very relaxed to me. Even the business with the free ball in the last frame, he was sort of smiling about it. The way snooker is at the moment, so many events, of course, here, a lot of it is about attitude. Some players
20.
clearly do not want to be here. We've seen that last week. There was a bit of smashing the pack and a bit of frustration, but other players are just making the best of it.
21.
I think they all wanted to be here at the start, but as time goes by, lots of journeys along motorways or, of course, in aeroplanes. It's always tougher, I feel, for the overseas players, which sometimes goes a little unnoticed.
Yeah, it's not that far for Neil Robertson to get home to Cambridge, although last
28.
night it took longer than it should have done because he ran out of petrol.
$29.
It's always the delight to see Junhui, the touches in and around the pink and black spot, especially around the black spot. It's really what his entire game is about.
Yeah, it's what I've noticed over the years. Other players will make an effort to watch him. They like to watch the way he goes about it.
36.
Just to say, on table 2, just starting, the next match this afternoon is Robbie Williams and Lu Ning.
37.
Two players there who maybe at the start of the season wouldn't have been fancied to be in this event, but they've had some good performances in recent tournaments. But Ding is on such a level that you
44.
measure him by titles. As I said, it's not about quarter-finals. For players like him, it's about winning tournaments. He's still searching for his first trophy of the season. One campaign, of course, when he
45.
won 5 ranking events.
He's not a player to hit the balls very hard, and I think on the odd occasion he does. He can miss them. He's all about hitting with the minimum of effort and fuss, getting the maximum result with the cue ball.
51. $56. $57.
So, just a couple of balls away from 2-0 lead.
Yeah, so red
64.
colour is going to be on something high value. So it'll be any colour bar the yellow. Very tight, this red.
65.
We've only been going 24 minutes in this match, and Ding already firmly in control. Not just the scoreline, but also just how well he's playing. Another good long red to start the break. And he's kept going.
72.
Yeah, you have to be impressed.
73. $80.
I think to succeed at this
81.
game, you have to have a sort of a love of the game. And sometimes I think maybe with Ding Junhui, he's not always been there. It's hard to win if you haven't got that going for you. You can fall out of love with the game quite easily.
88.
And sometimes it can feel a bit of a grind, but tournaments I think like this usually bring out the best
89.
in good players.
Yeah, and it's one last push, isn't it, for 2020, last tournament of the year. Chance to win a big title.
Well, he played the cannon. I thought he might have hit the red, but I just brushed the pink on the way through, which means the red,
96.
I believe, is more potable now at least.
97.
Well, lovely shot again, just perfectly on the blue. He's one of these players, you make the game look easy. You think, well, anyone could make a century break, which he's done there. But it's a series of easy shots in a
102.
row, that's why.
Yeah, if he plays for the black, he can beat Michael Holt's high break target of 136.
103.
£10,000 the high break, although as Phil and Stephen were saying earlier, you expect it to be 140 plus with a field like this.
110.
Yeah, I'd be most surprised if,
112.
even if this break goes to what it could be, 137 will be enough. Table is playing quite beautifully, that's another clue. Expect the breaks to just flood in.
115.
Delightful, though, to watch Ding full flight like this.
119.
Career century 552. Don't think Michael Holt would
124.
expect his 136 to stand, but even so, his day might be about to become even worse here.
$130.
It's been a magnificent break, great red to get in. He's kept it going really nicely. He's playing some great stuff today. Ding Junhui, a total clearance of 137. That's the highest break of the World Grand Prix so far, and it puts him firmly in control of this match, leading Jack Jones by 2 frames to 0.